coming back for another toy haul video. This is US Agent 27 from the MUCollectorClub.com forums. Like I said, this is another toy haul video. It's just after Christmas. I've gotten a couple of things that were, part of my Christmas gift, and a couple of really awesome things to kind of show you guys. So I hope you stick around for the video. First thing we're going to take a look at that I got is actually this Killer Croc. This Killer Croc is from the DC Direct Arkham Asylum line. He is about 9 inches tall. He's very tall, and he is incredibly detailed. Just to kind of zoom in on his face sculpt a little bit. I mean, look at his face. If you guys can see his face. I mean, he's got a little bit of jaw articulation there. Sorry. The paint detail on him is really nice. He's got all these little details. He's got real chains on him. He's got more chains up here. Look at back. Look at the back. His back right there is all sculpted. Really awesome figure. Very impressive figure. Now, there have been some quality issues with this figure. I've heard that the arms, the way that they're it was built, they actually snap off. Luckily for me, I don't seem to have that issue. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up about that far and back about that far. I'm not going to be moving this guy all around. I'm going to kind of keep him in a pose. He has a little bit of a joint right there. I usually keep him about like that. So he's kind of looking like he's going to, attack Batman. But overall, very excellent figure. Well worth it too. I paid $35 shipped off of Amazon.com for him. Alright, next thing I'm going to show you guys, and I was going to save this for last, but I figure, I can't wait to show you guys what I got. One of our forum members, his name is Fallen Lee, actually does custom work. And if you guys have been watching my videos for a little while, you know that I'm getting back into Evil Ernie and Lady Death. Well, I commissioned him to do 2 custom figures, and I can't wait to show you guys how they came out. So the first one I'm going to show you is actually the Evil Ernie figure. I'm just getting them all kind of set up. And here he is. Let me try to zoom in. And Lee, if you're watching this, you totally nailed these figures. I can't express in words how grateful I am to him for making these for me. I mean, and I'm hoping that the lighting is going to pick up everything. They are incredible. I'm going to take him off his little base. I mean, look at that detail that he put into the face. The abdomen, he carved all that out. He did the rib cage right there. The jacket is all sculpted. The arms. I mean, that is very impressive. I mean, little skull on his belt. This is Lee's work. I mean, he does this stuff all the time. Phenomenal figure. I mean, these came out perfect. I couldn't have asked for a better job on these. The face. Try to get closer in on the face. Alright, so you guys can kind of see. He's got like the green fluorescent paint on the eyes. He's got his big smile with his teeth. I mean, he looks great. The hair is all sculpted and painted. Figure still retains a lot of his articulation. I haven't seen any paint chipping or anything on any of the joints. I mean, I'm blown away. As an added bonus, he comes with some accessories. He actually put little magnets in the palm of the hand, so that and he's got a knife that he included too that has a magnet in it, so he can hold a knife. I mean, come on, that is amazing. And if that wasn't enough, he's got another magnet in this hand. he did this face, this bloody, grotesque spinal face with a spinal column coming down with a magnet at the top of his head, so it can look like Evil Arnie is carrying his head around. I mean, that's just insane. You know, I mean, you don't see that from toy companies. You know, they really should hire Lee, honestly. He is amazing at what he does. He did include custom stands, which he always does with all of his customs. Here it is. He's got, look like a little bit of a body, torso right there, all exposed and bloodied up. He did the little smiley button, bone pieces and fragments and blood and guts. I mean, that's amazing. You know, you don't see that. So the other figure he did for me is Lady Death. I'll kind of show her off now. And I think this original was a She-Hulk figure, but you could not tell. He sculpted the chest, he did her thong, her little straps here, I think are elastic, the boots, the arms, the sword does come out. Let me pull that out. You know, the hair is all sculpted. Look at that head sculpt. I mean, he nailed it. The back of the cape is all nice and painted. I mean, she's a phenomenal figure. I mean, if you can look, got a thong on. I mean, she still has articulation too, so she can turn. And great job. I like how she's got the open hand to kind of like, you know, look out at you. I like how this hand's got kind of a closed fist for the sword that he included. Phenomenal job. I mean, Lee, you knocked it out the park, bro. And then for her, he also gave her own little stand with little hands coming up, like a dragon thing coming out. Look at that. So Lee, you definitely by far, you know, I do customs too, but I can't do anything like this quality. You know, he's definitely way better than I could ever be. Lee, you're amazing. Thank you again, bro. I really appreciate it. These two pieces will definitely be part of my collection forever. They really mean a lot to me. I really appreciate you taking the time to make them for me. So anyway, that's the customs I got. Next bunch of stuff is kind of random. I don't really have it in any kind of order, but I'll kind of show it off. So first thing up is DC Universe Classics Captain Boomerang. Let me turn the camera up a little bit. I picked him up. I got him for 99 cents off eBay, plus I think $5 shipping, so $6.99. He doesn't have his boomerang, which I thought he did. So if anyone's got the boomerang for him and doesn't want it, let me know. I could use it. That was one thing I picked up. And then I stopped off at my local comic book shop, and they actually had the Black Lantern Abin Sur. When I got him, this leg was bow-legged. He would not stand up, so I had to heat the leg up, reposition it, and then hit it with cold water. Now he stands just fine. So I started my Black Lantern collection. Also, his torso was wicked loose, so I put some super glue in it, which looks like it's kind of set, which is fine, to kind of tighten that up. So that looks cool. Abin Sur. And he was mint on card. I got him for, I think, 18 bucks. Okay, so that's from the comic book shop. Then, from one of our collectors on the forums called The Dub, he sent me the Batman Azrael and Asbats 2-pack. These are hitting Ross stores down south, so these were, I think, $12.99, and we worked out a trade where I traded him a figure and some cash, and he sent these right away. So now I have both versions of Asbats. I have a Batman with like a little battle damage on him. Very cool figures. I like this Batman. A lot of people don't like the Art Deco on him. I kind of dig it. You know, it's old school Batman. So very cool. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, so where else? From Amazon, we have Black Lantern Hal Jordan. So I have another Black Lantern. This guy was $9.99 shipped. You know, if you guys aren't a member of Amazon Prime, I mean, it's really definitely worth it, especially if you buy toys and action figures, because a lot of times you get free shipping or you get $3.99 overnight shipping if you can't wait like I can't sometimes. So, Black Lantern, very cool figure. I'll pose him with Necron. Again, I don't know the whole story behind Blackest Night. I haven't read it yet, but I'm collecting all the figures, and he's really cool. I dig him. Okay, so I got him. Alright, and then these also were from Amazon. I got the MASH, if you guys can kind of see, and Low figures. And the way that these came packaged, you would get one figure with both sets of heads. So I bought two. They were $12.99, so I got two figures for $24 shipped. And what I'm going to do with the extra heads and whatnot is I texted my friend Jaybird as soon as I got them. He's like, yeah, I'll take them. You know, I could always use them for customs or whatever. So you can swap out the heads on these really easy. So, and the hands. So he's going to get a set of those. But, you know, I wanted a complete set for myself. So these look really cool. I really, the head sculpt on this guy is just incredible. You know, very, very cool head sculpt. And then this guy's got like a parasite look to him. Very, very cool. So I got these two. With them came another part for my Kilo. So to show you what he looks like so far, here is a Kilo, which I have the head I grabbed from Avonsewer, the waist part I grabbed from Avonsewer, and then the leg is from one of the packs I got today. I have Black Hand coming later this week, so that'll give me another arm. So I just need to pick up Kyle Rayner for one of the legs, and he's a very hard figure to find. My girlfriend said she would grab him for me for a late Christmas present, so that's cool. I'll be getting him, you know, in a couple weeks, maybe sooner, depending. And then I need the Mongol to get the other arm. Not really. I have mixed feelings about Mongol. I already have one, and from my understanding, the Mongol they put in this line isn't comic accurate. He doesn't have all the rings like he did in the comic book, so I may just try to see if I can get the arm loose instead. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, this guy's looking pretty cool. Really, really, you know, dig him. Okay. Next two things up. These were actually from another person on our boards, Hothgars, and I have the War of the Lanterns 2-pack set with the Yellow Lantern Hal Jordan and the Blue Lantern Kyle Rayner. This set, again, was going for like $12.99 in the store. I made a deal with him. I just paid him, you know, cash plus shipping. So I got these both for $19 shipped. They came today, which is really cool. He also sent me the bow staff for Deathstroke. So now I have a complete Deathstroke, which is awesome. I like the Hal figure. Pretty much the same thing I saw in all the other Sinestro Corps figures. You know, very cool. It looks like they reused the head from the White Lantern and Black Lantern. The Kyle figure is probably my favorite, though. I don't have a Kyle yet. I love the paint detail on him. I like the mask. I'm very excited now to get the actual regular Kyle Rayner figure. He's going to look awesome. Got those two. So again, thank you, Hothgars. Appreciate it. And then the last two items I got, these are from eBay. First one up is the DC Superheroes Scarecrow. And he came complete with his little, I don't know what you call this, like a Sith, I guess, or scythe, whatever, and the little skull that's in his hand. Very cool figure. I mean, a must own if you are a Batman fan or if you're collecting Batman villains, which I am. So I had to grab him. He was really good, a really good deal. He usually retails for, or usually goes for about $30 to $40 online. Someone had just posted an auction with him for $25.99 shipped with free shipping, so I grabbed that. So he was like $25, and I think he looks great. I mean, he's gonna look great with the rest of my Batman villains that I've collecting. So totally stoked to have him. And then the last thing is actually a Marvel Legend. Yes, I still do collect Marvel Legends. Like I told you guys before in the videos, I'm getting to the point though where I've got pretty much everything that I need or want. So my collecting of Marvel Legends isn't as frequent as it used to be, but there are still a few out there that I do need and I am going to pick up. I think I'm down to my last 10 wants, and 5 of them already have a deal worked out for them. I just have to pay the person for them. Big Hank, you know who you are. So I picked up the Sinister Six Venom. So those of you guys that watch my collection video, you know that Spider-Man display that you saw with all the villains surrounding Spider-Man? This is the Venom that's going to go in there. I've been waiting on this Venom because I didn't want to redo the entire display. I wanted to wait until I had all the Spider-Man villains I wanted, and now I do. So I will probably be working on that and posting a couple pictures up of that on the forum, so make sure you come check us out. But yeah, this is a great pickup. He was a little expensive, a little bit more than I wanted to spend on him. He ended up, I think, being 25 shipped, which, again, it's more than I wanted to spend, but this is the version of Venom I wanted. And this is actually just a, the Marvel Legends Sabretooth mold reused for Venom with a different head. And I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not crazy about these little back fin things here, but when you have them posed, you don't really see them unless you pose them like that, which I don't know why you would. But I like how he's got these finger articulation with the gray nails. I think that looks kind of cool. I love the head sculpt on this Venom. I also love the fact that he can do this. So he's got his head going like that. You can turn his head all the way up like that. So you can get him in a nice, and because of the way the shoulders are, you can get him in a nice flying pose, or one, leaping pose. So like that. And that is badass. That's another reason why I wanted this Venom. I don't think the other Venoms actually do that. Their head doesn't go all the way back like that. So I really, really like that. Again, this is the Venom for me. He's going to go on my Spider-Man display, so that I'll post some new pictures up when I get that done at some point this week. But anyway, guys, that's it for my haul video. I hope you guys have really, really enjoyed it. I hope you guys come out and check us out on mucollectorclub.com. And if you do come out and you want to get some custom work, make sure you hit up Fallen Lee. He's got his own little section in our custom section. He does really, really great work. I cannot stress that enough. Make sure you guys go check him out and support him. He does excellent, excellent work. Go take a look at his previous projects. I mean, they're awesome. And everyone on our forums is really, really great. I mean, my collection wouldn't be nearly what it is without the people on the boards, between deals I've gotten from Shockwave, deals I've gotten from the Dub, Hothgars, Frank Castle. I mean, there's a ton of people on the boards that I deal with on a daily basis, And that's really what our community is all about, is about sharing that love of toys and sharing that love of collecting. We try to help each other out, so make sure you guys come check us out. Anyway, that's it for me. This video was a little longer than I thought it was going to be, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Alright,